Okay. Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian, the video game, 100% Part 10. So, we have more gallery stuff to buy and read. And we have puzzles, the Anubis puzzles and the trilobite puzzles to do. There's also the trivia game, which I'm going to try to do probably in the last part. So, yeah.
Hey, boy. Whoa, cool. Magic time.
All right. Let's do some more Anubis puzzles. Tier 2A, Game A. Let's do it. Okay. Looks like. So let's take that. There, let's take that, put that there. You take that. And put that up here. You take that. I think that goes right here. Whoop. Oh wait, shit. Nope. Nope. Gotta put this down here first. Oop. I should turn that. And then a 10 token points for that one. Ooh. Wow. Alright, let's do tier 2. Game B. Puzzle B. Okay. So, do you have the middle part for this one there? And this, the head for that other one. Boop. So we'll want to get this guy here, so we're gonna want to put that back. We're just gonna want to take this, put it over. No. Now pick it up. There we go. Put it up there, and then take that and put it there. There we are. Take that, put it down there, and he can just pass this over. You can just put that on top there, and then you just take that. I forget, is this the middle part? So, which one is this? That one looks like the blue one, but the middle part for the blue one, I guess, right? Okay. Good. Which head do I have up here? I think I don't have the head up there, right? I don't recall. I do. Okay. But that's the wrong one. Shit. Shit. Oh, no, that's the blue one anyway. But that's the wrong one anyway, because fuck. Okay, I kind of mixed this up here. So this one needs to go over there. I'm going to probably need to put this one here. Whoop. You take that one. Wait. Nope, that's the right one. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Whoop. 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 We did it. Alright, game C. So I just want to see what this one is. Okay. Oh wait, fuck. Nice. Except I need to put that down later. That's the torso. Hmm. That's the torso for... No, that's the head. What the fuck am I doing? I mean, no, that's... Yeah, that's the head for this one, okay. And that's the torso right there. That one, so... Shit, I might have fucked this up a bit. Fuck. Okay. Nice. Alright, tier 2 puzzle D. I'm gonna load up some museum weed real quick. Okay. Larry Daly smokes weed daily. One second. All right. Okay, so that one's fine. I'll just turn this so I remember that one's good. That's the middle there. That one's not too bad at all. This one's pretty simple. except I need to take this one off, that's right. Boop. Hey. Oh, this one already has one put over to the side, huh? Okay. Well. Oh, you know what I can't do? Probably that. Which one is this? So that's this one. I like this one how it is. Okay. And this one, is this the torso? It's the blue head, okay. So that one, we'll take this, put this here for a second, and we can pass that up here, and we'll just take that, go down, put that here, put that up here. Nah, go back up. Hey. Nice. Alright, we just have the tier 3s left. We'll wait to do those in a bit. Alright. Tier 2 trilobite puzzle. Alright. We go in. Hey. am I high? I guess one of these ones we're just gonna have to do differently here. I don't know. I'm fucking tripping. Hey. 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 Alright. We going. Alrighty. Sweet. Next time, next part, I'll do the tier 3 puzzles. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to start that. I guess we'll get a preview of them real quick, just so you can see what these ones have. I thought there were more anubises in the other puzzles. Am I maybe I just dreamed that, dude. I thought there was like 5 in the bigger puzzles. Anyway. Alright, let's go to the gallery. Alright. Look at that plane. Wow. Alrighty. The famed Curtiss JN-4D is almost synonymous with the American aviation in the 1920s. The Jenny, as it affectionately was called, appeared in 1917. It was the latest development by Curtiss of a tractor design for a military training aircraft begun in 1914. Having built exclusively pusher aircraft up to that time, Curtiss hired an experienced European designer to lead the new project named B. Douglas Thomas. who had worked for Avro and Sopwith in England. The Jenny performed admirably as the trainer for the U.S. Air Service during World War I, but its more significant role in aviation history was a barnstorming and mail-carrying airplane in the 1920s. Large numbers of relatively inexpensive war surplus Jennies were available in the United States after 1918. Its affordability, ease of operation, and versatility made the Jenny the signature airplane of the barnstorming era. The NASM Jenny was acquired by the Smithsonian in 1918 directly from the U.S. War Department. There is some evidence that the fabric was replaced in the 1920s, but it is otherwise complete and original in every aspect. It is one of the finest remaining examples of this truly classic airplane. Dimensions: wingspan 13.3 meters, 43 feet 7 inches. Length 8.3 meters, 27 feet 4 inches. Height 3 meters, 9 feet 11 inches. Weight empty 630 kilograms, 1,390 pounds. Gross 871 kilograms, or 1,920 pounds. Wow, big plane. Okay. Ooh, another airplane. I don't know which one we're looking at here. The Douglas DC-7 was an advanced development of the DC-6B piston engine airliner. It was introduced by American Airlines on its New York to Los Angeles route in November 1953 and was the first airliner to provide non-stop transcontinental service in both directions. The fastest transport aircraft in service, the DC-7 cruised at 580 kilometers, 360 miles per hour. A total of 338 DC-7s of all types were purchased by 18 different airlines. Like other piston engine airliners, it was made obsolete by the introduction of turbine engine Boeing 707s by Douglas and Douglas DC-8s. Some DC-7s later served as cargo and charter planes. Dimensions: wingspan 38.8 meters, 107 feet 6 inches. Length 33.2 meters, 108 feet 11 inches. Height 8.7 meters, 28 feet 7 inches. Weight empty 30,076 kilograms, or 66,305 pounds. Gross 55,429 kilograms, or 122,200 pounds. Engine: 4 Wright R-3350 turbo compound, 3,250 HP. Horsepower. Okay. Look at that mother. Pan American and Boeing opened a new era in commercial aviation when the first Boeing 747 entered service in January 1970. Powered by 4 efficient high-bypass turbofan engines, the huge aircraft could seat up to 400 passengers, later versions even more, and had lower operating costs than other airliner at the time. This nose section is from a Northwest Airlines Boeing 747-151. First flown in 1970, this 747 was the first built for Northwest and the first 747 to open service across the Pacific. It was retired in 1999 after flying for 95,260 hours, almost 11 years in the air. Dimensions: wingspan 59.6 meters, 195 feet 8 inches. Length 70.5 meters, 231 feet 4 inches. Height 19.3 meters, or 63 feet 5 inches. Weight empty 158,220 kilograms, or 348,860 pounds. Gross 333,400 kilograms, or 735,000 pounds. Engine was a 4 Pratt and Whitney JT9D-3 at 19,730 kilograms and 43,500 pounds thrust. Crazy. do reading. Okay. Let's look at this picture. The cockpit. Ooh. The European company Airbus entered the market for narrow-body aircraft in the mid-1980s. The 150-seat Airbus A320 was designed to compete with Boeing 737. The A320 pioneered the computerized glass cockpit and introduced such innovations as winglets. It was also the first civil airliner built with digital fly-by-wire flight controls. Shown here is a computer-simulated takeoff and a landing from the flight deck of an Airbus A320 from Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. Dimensions: wingspan 34.10 meters or 111 feet 10 inches. Length is 37.57 meters or 123 feet 3 inches. Height was 11.76 meters or 38 feet 7 inches. Weight, empty, is 42.4 tons or 935,000 pounds. Fun. Hey, we're out of the aircrafts finally. The exploration of the moon, our nearest celestial neighbor, was one of the greatest challenges ever. During the 1960s and 1970s, the United States conducted a varied program of lunar exploration, starting with robotic scouts and culminating in the Apollo manned landings. 13 robotic spacecraft transmitted detailed images of the moon, probed the strength and composition of the lunar surface, and searched for landing sites for human explorers. Beginning in July 1969, 12 astronauts explored portions of the airless, dusty moonscape. The last Apollo manned landing mission ended in December 1972. Crazy. Super amazing. Bruh. It's like AI generated fucking spaceman taking a selfie. Just kidding. The exploration of the moon, our nearest celestial neighbor, was one of the greatest challenges ever. During the 1960s and 1970s, the United States conducted a varied program of lunar exploration, starting with robotic scouts and culminating in the... It's the same thing it just said. Okay. Maybe they meant to put something else in there and forgot. Like they must have like copy and pasted that maybe, but then forgot to, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't. Maybe they just meant to do that. I don't know. The spacesuits had to meet all the astronauts' life support needs. Backpacks left on the moon provided oxygen, temperature, and humidity control, suit pressure, and power for their communications and data display systems. This suit, made of 22 layers of several different materials, plus a 3-layer undergarment, also protected them against extreme lunar temperatures and meteoroids. Because the lunar explorers had to walk over uneven terrain, collect rock and soil samples, and set up equipment, the suit was sturdy but gave them adequate mobility. Each astronaut had a custom-fitted spacesuit. This is Abel, a preserved female rhesus monkey. She flew inside a Jupiter nose cone with Baker, a female squirrel monkey, on May 28, 1959, in an Army experiment designed to test the biomedical effects of space travel. Launched from Cape Canaveral, they reached a maximum altitude of 300 miles and traveled downrange 2,000 miles at speeds reaching 10,000 miles per hour before re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and being recovered by Navy ships. Both monkeys survived the trip well, but Abel died from the anesthesia during a routine post-flight operation. That's fucked. The Army transferred Abel to NASM in 1960, and the National Museum of Natural History preserved her. That's a fucking monkey that's been preserved. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah. Look at that shit. The Lunar Roving Vehicle, LRV, was a battery-powered dune buggy taken to the moon on Apollo missions 15, 16, and 17. The LRV was stowed on the descent stage of the lunar module and deployed upon arrival at the lunar surface. The LRV was operated with a spacecraft stick rather than a steering wheel, and could move forward and backwards. In addition to the flight vehicles, Boeing manufactured 8 non-flight units for development and testing. One, the qualification test unit, was a very close replica of the units that flew. Using special test chambers, engineers purposefully subjected the qualification unit to conditions many times as severe as those expected on an actual mission. When the tests were finished, given the stresses it had been subject to, the qualification unit could not safely be used in space. In 1975, NASA transferred it to the museum. This M2-F3 lifting body was the first of the heavyweight wingless lifting body research craft of the 1960s. The lifting body programs tested the concept of achieving aerodynamic lift from just the shape of wingless craft, a concept used in designing the space shuttle. This F3 is the F2 rebuilt after a landing accident seriously damaged the M2-F2. The rocket-powered M2 was launched from beneath a B-52 mother craft at an altitude of 45,000 feet and would glide to a landing. NASA transferred the M2-F3 to the museum for display in 1975. Wow. 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 Alright, look at that. Yeah. On December 14th, 1962, useful scientific information was radioed to the Earth from the vicinity of another planet for the first time. The unmanned Mariner 2 spacecraft, with its 6 scientific instruments, passed within 34,800 kilometers, or 21,600 miles, of Venus. Mariner 2 indicated that Venus is very hot and has no measurable magnetic fields or radiation belts. On the way to Venus, Mariner 2's instruments detected and measured the radiation, magnetic fields, and dust of interplanetary space. Contact with Mariner 2 was lost on January 2nd, 1963, and it is now in orbit around the Sun. The spacecraft on display was constructed from test components by engineers from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory and transferred from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Words. Quite a lot of fact cards. So many fact cards. Alrighty, wow. Well, let's go look for places to hang out in the post game. Which I guess post-game is just you can do the missions again, but you can't collect all the stuff you collected before. Here, let's just go flying through the Federal Archives, but just like chill riding. Let's just let it fucking go.
This way, Mr. Daly, before we're spotted.
Well, I'll be...
Guess you should use that nifty map of yours again, Mr. Daly.
Whoa! Brave. The cool.
Alright, we go on cruise. I'm just gonna slow down. I guess I can't continuously slow down.
Should take the high pass across the mountains. The Egyptians have not forgotten the Battle of the Street.
Watch out!
We have to avoid those trapped spears. Too many hits and we're going down.
I forget how to undo this. There we go.
Good evening. Why, hello, lady.
Is the why hello lady like for the... Is it because she's flying right there? Is that a secret line that you can only get for flying next to them? That'd be kind of funny. Can we push them to get us out of bounds? That's the real question. Oh, laddie. He said laddie. Dang it. I thought that was maybe some cool secret line.
This way, Mr. Daly, before we're spotted. Guess you should use that nifty map of yours again, Mr. Daly.
Come on, Larry, move it.
Just hanging out. You know how it is.
Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna call it for this part today, but then, but next time we will, do more puzzles. We will do more gallery reading. And we'll see how that all goes. Oh. That's interesting.
The laddie! Aha! Do not let him escape! Aha! He who defies this, it is he who... Ha! You run like lame gazelle!
Just gonna hang out here for a second. Please point the Wii remote at the screen. Please point the Wii remote at the screen, sir. Yeah, we're gonna call it there today. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all have a good one.